Alec Baldwin, I wouldn't call him a winner either. He has said that his wife, Hilaria, was traumatized by the 2021 shooting on the film set of Rust. He said, beyond the victims themselves, the thing that most pains me is what it did to my wife. My wife has been very, very traumatized from this. Kinsey, this seems rather tone deaf, indulgent almost, when you consider there was a woman who was shot dead on the set, a horrible accident that should have never happened.
Yeah, two people were shot that day because the Joel Souza was also shot, who was standing behind Helena
Mm.
Hutchins. Sorry if I have no sympathy for Hilaria, how you say cucumber Baldwin. I guess I'd put her on my prayer list behind billionaire Kim Kardashian complaining about being a single parent. This is, like you said, completely out of touch. We don't need to hear this from Alec Baldwin, and it kind of explains why he's not been invited to the Rust premieres. Perhaps the people that are involved realized he's just completely out of touch and are distancing themselves from him, because I know I would.
Well, yeah. He got very lucky with how that whole sorry episode concluded. I'm surprised he's speaking about it publicly at all. Let's talk about a naked RFK Jr. appearing in the background of one of his wife's beauty product promotional videos. This has upset so many people, but I think it's just quite funny.
No, you can't take a shower. I'm doing a video. No, you've got to give me a second. I'm doing a video for Heinz and Young. Okay, honey, this is 60% off.
Of course, that's actress Cheryl Hines from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Of course, it's a setup, but what's the harm there, Kinsey? Why are people so agitated by that little clip?
They're agitated because RFK and Cheryl have, been seen with the Trump administration. He could potentially be working along with the Trump administration. So people are going to troll them and be bullies. I mean, I went to this woman's website for the first time in my life because of this video. So obviously it worked. And, it reminds you of some of the people that actually got caught during the pandemic. Remember, you'd be watching the news and somebody would walk by in a towel and you'd be like, so I thought it was clever. I thought it was clever and cute.
It was, and people are saying, well, he shouldn't be given the position he's going to hold in the Trump administration. He shouldn't be party to a promotion selling his wife's products. But why? I mean, that just seems to me to be completely illogical. I don't see what the harm is there. Of course, he's supporting his wife. Of course, he's going to try to help her out. And if he's in the background clowning around, I don't see how that compromises his role in the Trump administration. Finally, Kinsey, before you go, Sean Penn, he's another political activist and sometime actor. He's 64 these days. He looks considerably older. And he's debuted his 30-year-old model girlfriend, Valeria Nikov, on the red carpet at the Marrakesh International Film Festival. What's the reaction been? That is quite an age difference.
I mean, pretty gross. I immediately assumed that was his daughter until I read the article and found out that
granddaughter.
Have been playing tonsil hockey around Madrid. Sean Penn, grow up. I mean, I think it's pretty vile. And if a female was dating somebody 30 years younger than she was, Hollywood would shut her out. There's no way that would be acceptable.
There would also be far more mockery of the relationship. There would be all sorts of questions asked about why is he with her, what's happening there. But I guess we've become accustomed to these sort of age differences in the other direction. What is Sean Penn up to these days? Because he was a very, very loud political activist, far left, even to the left of the George Clooney's of this world, who've been very active in recent years. Is he still speaking out?
Yes, I mean, remember when he went, didn't he give his Oscar to Zelensky or something? The last time I heard about him, he was with Zelensky and he was campaigning against the war in Ukraine. And I think he gave him one of his trophies as a sign that like Americans support them. It was very bizarre. So still very politically active, yes. And if
Mm.
professionally, I cannot tell you what he's up to because I haven't seen any of his work recently. Um, but I do believe he's still very politically active.
Oh, absolutely. At least he's not down in Venezuela cozying up to a dictator there, because that was also in his past. Kinsey Schofield, thanks for your time.